Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to do a review of the recently released Blu-ray, Leave No Trace. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share with your friends. I do videos daily. So I had a chance to check out this week's blind buy pick. That would be Leave No Trace, a wonderfully made film. Actually, I'll jump right into it. It's based off a book called My Abandonment, and it's an interesting tale. It's a story about a former soldier suffering from PTSD and his daughter that are living off the grid. They live in a national park somewhere in Portland. And they've been there for quite some time, it seems. They don't really go over the timeline, but it looked like they've been there for a while. You know, kind of living off the grid, going into town only when necessary to resupply, it seems like every few months, that kind of thing. And they're very close. They have a strong father-daughter relationship, but he's obviously suffering from things that happened to him during his service. And eventually they are discovered and taken into social services. But after a little bit of time, they are kept together, but are kind of, set up with a situation where, he can work and they can have a free home, but he would, he'd much rather just that it be the two of them. He feels confined. He feels he can't handle being around people or just doing a normal day's work kind of thing. There's a lot of pain going on with Ben Foster, who plays the character of Will. He's brilliant in this, actually. There's a lot of pain there, and eventually the pair do move on from that point, and I don't want to spoil the whole movie, but it has a heart-wrenching ending to it, and if it wasn't for Ben Foster and his emotional weight that he is forced to carry, this isn't a dialogue-heavy film by any means. Actually, majority of the dialogue is from his daughter, and a lot of the film, in a way, can be seen from her point of view. And you can see that there's pain there and things that haunt him on a daily basis. And it's really inspiring me to go check out the book and see what further is going through this man's mind. It's a beautiful but sad movie. It's not necessarily it's not a downer, if that makes any sense. It's not something that you will walk away depressed, but you feel, and it does hit those emotional chords rather painfully at times. It's a fun movie. I mean, it's not a fun movie. But it's something that should be watched. It's beautifully shot. It's well written. It's well directed, in my opinion. And there's a lot to process with this. It's not a movie for everybody, but it is in a way. It's rated PG, so there's not violence or a lot of swearing or anything like that. But I wouldn't call it necessarily a family film, but your family in the older variety could see this and come away with something. It's definitely worth checking out. I highly recommend it. Now, as far as the technical specs, it is, a standard Blu-ray, but it is a beautifully rendered picture. It looks gorgeous. There's a lot of nature scenes in the mountains and the woods, that kind of thing, and it's gorgeous to look at. There's varying weather patterns. The nighttime shots are few, but they're very distinguishable, and they don't bog the picture down. Now, as far as the audio goes, we do have a standard 5.1 surround sound, and it serves as a purpose to enhance the ambient sound. There isn't a lot lot of bass going on here, and a movie like this doesn't need to be. But it's if you got your surround sound on, you're going to hear a couple bells and whistles through your ears, and it sounds good. I caught it several times, and it's a nice layer to this movie. I think it adds something. Overall, it's a nice looking disc. It's a movie that I went in completely blind. I saw one quick preview several months ago, and I thought, you know what, this is something I would want to check out, and it deserves a review. It deserves your acknowledgement as far as checking it out. It's a nice disc. It's a nice slip cover to it. It's retails for around $20. If you want to wait it out, you can probably get it for 15 or 10 eventually. But do yourself a favor, check it out. It's a good movie. It has a lot of heart, and anybody who's a parent, with kids, could probably relate in some way. And there's also that additional layer which I unfortunately can never experience, and that is the pain that some soldiers come back from war or battle or whatever, and it forever changes them. And it affected me so much to see this and just feel for what people like Will could be going through. So yeah, please check it out. Do yourself a favor. Leave a comment below. Have you seen Leave No Trace? What did you think of it? As always, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that bell notification. It's greatly appreciated. And until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and I will see you at the movies.